Right then, now this is what it's like to eat the stuff that I just bought. Opening onigiri can be quite confusing at first, but if I get this one, because I said I'd show you the combo, on the bottom of the packet, hopefully you can see that, there are instructions written in Japanese, and then there are pictures as well. But the pictures on their own are quite difficult to follow, and there are a lot of kanji there, a lot I don't know as well. And I mean, if you're trying to eat that on the go in front of people, you're not going to want to stand and try and work out the instructions. So what you're looking for are some numbers. You've got on the top, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. There's 1. And then on the sides, you've got an arrow there that says 2 and an arrow there that says 3. I don't think it actually matters which side you start from, 2 or 3. I think they're interchangeable. I don't think it matters. But I still fail sometimes at this, especially if I'm opening it quickly, if I'm really hungry. But what you've got there is you've got a tab there, which is the number 1 tab. And that's going to go all the way around. You're going to have a strip off. And it's going to take part of this label away as well. So if I pull that, I'm hoping you can see this. So we've now got an empty strip in the middle. Now this is the trickier part. What it is the plastic actually goes beneath the seaweed. Because if you've got seaweed straight on the rice, obviously it absorbs the moisture and it goes soggy. And the one in the convenience store anyway, it's always really crisp because the plastic holds it away from the rice. But that's what makes it a bit tricky to open. So you want to grab this sort of flap here and holding the onigiri lightly. Don't hold it here, because even though you're not actually holding this bit, the plastic underneath the seaweed goes all the way to here. So you could be stopping it from coming open and then you'll tear the seaweed, which I do sometimes. So you want to hold it sort of as far down here as you can and lightly. And I'm going to struggle with this now, aren't I? And then just, hopefully you can see, just pull away. And look, I've failed on the back. Look at all this seaweed that I left in there. Can you see that? Look at all of that. Fail. Anyway, then you're left with that. And you just fold that over the side of the onigiri. Now I know a lot of you will be used to seeing the ones in like anime and manga where it's just a little bit of seaweed there. That's what it's like if it's made at home, but in a convenience store the whole thing is covered. I think because it's just easier to eat. So the second one's easier to pull apart because now you can hold it a lot better. And you just pull away gently. I think I've ripped this one as well. I would do, wouldn't I, when it's on camera? Of course I would. I promise I do this properly sometimes. Fail. And then fold the seaweed over. So this was the kombu one, I think. So I'll just take a bite out of it. My mouth is now full of kombu and rice. Wow, I'm so attractive. Hopefully you can see this here. Let me try and focus on that. So this is the kombu one. It's kind of shredded, and there's soy on it, but it's like a sweet soy. It was probably suyu actually, which is like a sweet soy. But I don't know. I'm terrible at cooking. I just eat the stuff. And then the other one I wanted to show you is this one. So this is the weirdest dinner ever. So you've got the arrows there. Even if you can't read what it says on it, just look for the arrows. Pull down. And I have no idea what's going on here. See, probably I should have researched this before I actually opened it. What did it say on it? Let's just pull that bit down. And then what am I supposed to do? I don't know. How does that open? What do I do? Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Once you've got that open, these bits open out. I had no idea that happens. That's I'm supposed to roll it myself? There were instructions on it, but I didn't read them. I should have read them, shouldn't I? I've never eaten this one before. Only if somebody's actually given it to me. I've never actually done it myself. So that's what it will look like. I'm going to check the instructions now. What was I supposed to do? Pull that down. Oh, that was a lot more simple than I thought. Oh, wow. I've just made that so complicated. What I'll do is I'll try and get another one tomorrow and show you how you're actually supposed to do that. That was so simple and I so messed that up. Anyway, that's that. And it can be quite tricky to eat because the natto has a habit of just going everywhere. But as long as you can get that whole amount in your mouth and then bite as hard as you can to get through the seaweed and pull away with your mouth. What else did I want to show you? Let's open the French toast. What a weird order I'm eating things in. So, oh, and earlier I said that the French toast was hot. I didn't mean that the French toast itself was hot. I meant that it's May, so it's really hot here in Japan at the minute. So this had been sweating. This actually isn't hot. This is room temperature. So this is going to make my hands really sticky. But I'll try and... I'm not going to be able to touch my phone after I've touched this. Right, I'll try and show this. As I pull this, you can see it's kind of bread that is so buttery. It's really nice. It's like pancake, but bread. That doesn't make any sense, does it? But anyway, that's what it is, and that's the French toast. So yes, that's what I bought for my dinner today because I'm on my own and I'm lazy when I'm on my own. I messed up opening this one, so I'll get another one of that and show you how to do that properly. But yeah, so I'll open one more onigiri just to show you. I've now got butter all over my phone. Right, let's open this one. So I'll try and do this one properly. Flap one. Pull all the way around. Doing it in front of the camera is not easy. Pull all the way around. Then grab this bit and gently pull away. I did that one properly. Yay! This flap, that's not wanting to come out now. And pull away. And that one, look at that, pro, so pro. Yeah. I wonder if I should actually edit these videos. But if I had to edit them, I probably wouldn't actually do them. So, you'll just have to put up with me rambling and messing up. But yeah, and then this one inside is the negitoro. Which looks like... I've got my phone. Try not to touch it with my buttery fingers, you see. Which looks like that. And it's very nice. My favourite though is probably still this one. Because it's cheap. It's a very, very mild flavour. But I do like the wasabi one as well. I think these two together actually go really, really well if you like wasabi, because that's a bit hot in places. And then this is just nice and mild and tuna. And then this is the natto one. I'll take a bite out of that. So I've now got that in my mouth. Yeah, there's not a lot of natto in there. There's just enough to get the flavour. Personally, that's not enough natto for me. I think that's a bit boring. But, you know, if you just want to try it, but you're not sure if you're going to actually get on with it, it might be a good way to have it, because there is a smell of natto, but not very strong at all. So to introduce yourself, maybe, that's a good bet. So yeah, I hope this was actually instructional in some way. I realised I didn't do a great job there with bits of seaweed and stuff, and my fingers are now covered in seaweed and butter. But yeah, there you go.